What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Rappin' Rabbit again, bringing you a video about the new video game, Ghost Recon Future Soldier by Tom Clancy. Today I'm going to be talking to you about the multiplayer aspect, its basics, and its game modes. The first game mode is called Conflict. Objectives are randomly located. Completing objectives scores team points, some offer in-game rewards, and teamwork actions are scored as a tiebreaker. So in Conflict, I would describe that or compare that to Domination in Call of Duty. I know some people say that they don't like it when you compare other games to Call of Duty. I know Battlefield fans really disliked it when people talked and compared between the two, Battlefield and Call of Duty, but to get a better understanding about the game, you got to understand the differences and comparisons, how they're similar, because the majority of the Xbox community knows about Call of Duty and how it works, and so if someone that doesn't know about Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon can get a better understanding of how that works. I would say Conflict is more like Domination because there's an objective, it's randomly located, there's not like 3 flags or anything, but it's the closest game mode that resembles Domination in this game. The next game mode is Decoy. The attacking team has 3 objectives, 1 key, and 2 decoy traps. Neither team knows the location of the key, so that means that the defenders wouldn't know which thing to defend, so it would spread them apart more, keeping the gameplay more fast-paced so that they just don't camp on one of the 3. Completing key objective reveals final objective. Attackers win round by completing final objective. Defenders win round by stopping attackers. And best out of the 3 determines match winner. Decoy doesn't really have a resemblance in Call of Duty world. And I can't really think of something that is similar to that. Maybe like a demolition or search and destroy where you don't know what bomb site to plant it at. It's not even really close. Next game mode is Saboteur. The bomb is located in the central area. Teams attempt to secure, transport, and detonate bomb at enemy base. Team to detonate bomb wins. If bomb is not detonated, teamwork actions are scored as a tiebreaker. Basically, Saboteur sounds like sabotage, so you would guess it right. It is similar to sabotage in Call of Duty. The bomb is in a central area. That's also similar to sabotage in Modern Warfare, or not just Modern Warfare, but all the Call of Duties. The sabotage bomb is placed in the middle. You got to fight and get to it first, then take it back to enemy spawn area where the detonate zone is. You get it detonated, it goes off, and you win. I would say Sabo is one of my more favorite game modes just because it's one of the more fast-paced ones. If you're running with 8 guys, it's just unbelievable how much more fun this game is, especially with Sabo. If you're playing with yourself or one other buddy and there's a lack of communication between your other teammates, then the game becomes less enjoyable just because it's harder to play without that level of communication there. And Sabotage is good. Communication is essential for that one, as well as the next game mode, which is Siege. In Siege there are no respawns. Defenders deploy near objective. Attackers deploy at random location after short setup delay. Attackers win round if objective is completed or defenders are eliminated. Defenders win round if time expires or attackers are eliminated. Best out of 3 determines match winner. Siege, very, very similar to Search and Destroy in Call of Duty. There's no respawns. There's rounds. The best of 3 wins. Well, it's actually best of 4 in Call of Duty. But it's the first one to get to 3. It's very similar. The attackers win if the objective is completed. Same with Call of Duty. If you plant the bomb and it blows up, you win. And or you kill everyone and whoever kills everyone wins that round. The next part of the game, I wanted to talk about the weapons and the factions and how those play a part in determining what gun you'll be using in-game. And there's 2 factions. Americans and Russians. Team Ghost is the Americans and Team Bodark is the Russians. Depending on what team you are on in game decides what faction of weapons you use. For example, if you spawn on the Ghost team, then you could only use Ghost or American weapons. If you're on Team Ghost, if you are on Team Bodark, the weapons you use are of Team Bodark or of the Russians. So if you're on Team Bodark, you got weapons like the AK-47, the AK-200. Those are the two main ones I've been using when I've picked the Rifleman class and I'm on Team Bodark. And on Team Ghost, the Americans, I've normally been running the ACR, which is an American-made weapon, and or the MK-14, which is American as well. Mainly been using the ACR on the Rifleman class. On the Rifleman class, I'm not too very high, but I'm still working on that. Also, another thing that makes this game huge is the level of customability. Everything is just preference. There is no sure combination of something that will make your gun absolutely beast, shoots perfectly straight, has amazing stopping power. No, that's not going to happen. It's all preference. It's the way you like it. Personally, I like control over anything else. If I know my shots are going down range and hitting what I intend it to be, then I'm happy. I'm not a big rate of fire guy or a damage guy. As long as I know my shots are hitting, I'm happy. There's an optimized key, which is just hitting the D-pad, and it does a quick performance upgrade, which allows you to either focus on control, range, damage, or maneuverability, whichever your preference is. There are several paint options you can do, and they don't cost anything. There are tokens, and every time you rank up in your Rifleman class or any other class, you earn a token, and with that token you can use that to unlock something on your gun, your loadout, anything really, your headgear, whatever you want. Every single level you get one of those, and you'll be able to customize your game a lot, and it's really enjoyable. So now I'm going to go on to the fire range feature, which allows you to test something out so you know what you're going to get before you buy something. So here's a video of what that looks like, and just me shooting around with the ACR and the AK-47. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed this video, and if it was at all informative to you or you're thinking about getting it, maybe I helped you learn a bit more about the game and what it's like compared to Call of Duty. Please remember to hit like, subscribe if you want to see more. There are Moab of the Week videos, top 5 play videos, Call of Duty, or in a game. Maybe we'll branch out and even do some Ghost Recon videos. We've done Battlefield 3 videos in the past and older Call of Duties as well. See you guys.